in those 5 straight finals runs. Injuries derailed their title hopes in 2019, and they're still recovering. But Kevin, they are certain that their championship window remains open.
NBA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. Let's now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months, the scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for Golden State, they've got Marquise Chris. Steph Curry's out there with Wiggins, and it's Green, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
What's their chemistry?
Exactly. Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Here is Conley following the basket by Stephen Curry. Conley with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Now here's Gobert, and the layup is good.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Wiggins against Mitchell. Lets it go from 11. Almost, but it rolls out. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Conley. The feed to Gobert, and the basket is good. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Wiggins outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here's Gobert. Had a tough time getting going against the Thunder. He was a non-factor in that game. Conley gets the bucket.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Brooklyn. On its way from Curry for 2. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Here's Mitchell. Begins with the block. Green, the pass to Chris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude. He plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Conley against Curry. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
Throw good. Conley. And Greg, you talked to Conley. He'll admit he's been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Still, the way he plays the game, not focused on his individual numbers, unselfish, and focused on what the team needs to win.
And Conley drops them both.
Fourth selection back in the 07 draft, Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
Curry passes to Chris. Outside, Green. To the inside. Here's Oubre. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Good job by the lefty to get in there and corral that rebound using his wingspan.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Was there any steal in the 2017 draft bigger than Donovan Mitchell? My goodness, guys, Utah looks like they found a franchise player with him.
I mean, to see a player his age come in and just be an elite scorer is impressive. Very explosive in transition, but also in the half court. Reminds you a bit of Westbrook or a young D-Wade with how he plays.
Warriors trail by 3. Oubre dishes to Green. Pass to Oubre. This one for 3. That's good from Chris on the assist by Oubre. Chris has got 5 now.
Well, a big man showing off his range there. Marquise Chris knows he has the touch to bury that kind of shot.
Conley finds Gobert. Mitchell outside. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense. And those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
So the second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Here's Gobert. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's Curry with the drive, and it goes down 2 points. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Conley the pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. From 13, and again it's Utah.
Terrific instincts on offense. Love how Conley lets the game come to him naturally.
And Curry, here we go. Oubre can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. Wiggins with some nice D. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah leading. Passes it to Mitchell. And the rejection by Curry.
Curry, great timing on the block, catching his man off guard with a big-time rejection.
Kicks to Oubre. Here's Chris. They get it back. Green. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing, right?
Right,
and the popcorn. What else,
and
Kevin?
Then the popcorn.
Yeah, you
right
nachos.
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
that's
right?
a big one.
Because when you're done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep. Was this basketball related, or did we go somewhere else?
All a part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it.
That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And with this summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams back in 2011. Alongside Bogdanovic, a big upgrade offensively, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well. Checking out some numbers for Mitchell. Last year, getting it done. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now, here's Curry. 6 points for him. And the Warriors miss again.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Bogdanovic dishes to Conley. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with. Well, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Curry against Conley. Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Pulls from the top of the key. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Higgins outside. Curry with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And 11 points for Steph Curry. Utah trailing here. Conley the pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Conley against Curry. And Curry pulls it down.
I don't think the defense gets room like.
Find the lane. Find the lane.
Jazz trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the Utah Jazz, not exactly a magnet for big-name free agents, Greg, but for their young star, Donovan Mitchell, it has been a perfect fit.
You know, they needed a scorer. He's played big minutes from day one and really thrived in that role.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And Brett, with the corner three being such a popular shot, should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
And I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line back to the original George Mikan days of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet? That would put a ton more value on post-up and two-point play, almost so much as the three-point shot and the two-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah. That one goes. Count it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the first time out of the game called for Utah. Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Rudy Gobert, number 1.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
He kicks to Ingles. Conley against Curry. Unloads from 13. It's good. 8 points for Mike Conley.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here is Cox. 8 points for him. Here's Mitchell. Wiggins with the block. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Here's Curry. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 13.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Over Wiggins. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Has to come. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. They grab their own miss, and the shot is good. 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Oubre outside. Gobert with the block. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins drives in, and Wiggins throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. To the wing right side. And here's Conley outside. The shot, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
We're very lucky to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Moutier. And it's Clarkson in at the two-guard. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it. Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you. Here's Lee following the three-pointer by Utah. Pass to Pascal. Launches it. No good from Lee. Jazz trail by 4. Now, Ingles, 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Moutier. The pass to Bogdanovich. The three ball. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Lee against Moutier. And here is Lee. 8 points his last outing outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
He hit 1-3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Moutier. Next ball, Moutier. To end the drought, and it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 16 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Clarkson on the wing. Steph Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself. Even as a leader of his team, he always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Moutier. Feeds it to Clarkson. Good D by Lee. To the middle. Here's Pascal. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Moutier pass to Gobert. Curry against Moutier. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Moutier. Shoots over Curry. The Jazz again can't hit it.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now, here's Clarkson. 9-point game his last outing. No one near Moutier as he lets it go, but they recover it. Gobert the pass to Moutier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Moutier's got his second bucket.
And even though there was a slight contest, Moutier can still make a high percentage of those opportunities.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower. Probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players and switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
Switch here. Green's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. O'Neal's checked in. Pascal, the pass to Curry. Gobert with the block.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And he comes up with the deuce. Warriors leading by 7. Passes it to Looney. Outside. And Lee pulls it down.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Clarkson following the score by Golden State. That one's off, still out of sync. Warriors leading by 14. On its way from Curry for 2. The rebound by the Jazz. Ingles has got his 5th rebound in this one. O'Neal dishes to Clarkson. And yes, it's good. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Inside, here's Pascal. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 7. Here's Moutier. And Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
But when Steph gets loose in transition, you know you're going to get burned. So he takes off like a rocket and slams it home.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Moutier kicks to Clarkson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got 10 points.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And that one, good. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The dish to Mudiay. The 17-footer. The offensive rebound. Gobert.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Green inside the three-point line, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Mudiay against Curry. Elbow shot. Off the left rim and out. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Now here's Lee. He has 5. Here's Green. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Ingles passes to Mudiay. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Muscle of Mudiay, solid at gutting the defense there despite their efforts.
Curry is inside, defended by Mudiay, and he gets it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Steph Curry fourth.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
.139 left in the first half of the game. Here's Clarkson. Gobert trying to get open.
Decision making is a big part of Jordan Clarkson and how he can impact the game. That time made a very nice read.
Mudiay against Curry. Lee in the posts. There's the pass to Looney. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Now, here's Mudiay. 6 points for him. Gobert dishes to Mudiay. Pass to Clarkson. Puts up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Mudiay. Clarkson's got 15 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Outside, Green. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 9.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Clarkson against Lee. Clarkson with the ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Mudiay. Misses the 3. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Warriors on top, up by 15. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. And I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. what a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 21 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, you know going in, Steph Curry can make any kind of shot. But then he still finds his way to impress you. Big showing so far, one of the most entertaining players in the game.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Draymond Green. Wiggins is out there with Curry. And there's Chris. And it's Oubre in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Green. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Here's Chris. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Down by 15. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's Curry. Wiggins outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. A D by Bogdanovich.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Frank, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Clearly a foul.
The Jazz have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Mitchell drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Conley against Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 23.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing. Steph knows it.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Over Wiggins. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Over Green. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And here is Mitchell after the 3-pointer from Kelly Oubre. And it's in there.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
The Jazz have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
What's up?
On the free throw, no good. And over the course of his career, Mike Conley taking on more and more of the leadership mantle.
He's embraced it, Kevin. And he said letting his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Throw good. Curry.
One thing that's quietly understated about Steph Curry is that competitive fire to keep pushing the envelope. Even though he's set these high marks and these high bars, he wants to see if he can eclipse some of the marks that he set in the early part of his career.
Conley gets the bucket. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Wiggins against Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Utah calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Assists and 3 rebounds. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
Yeah, this is what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to turn on. And right now, it is burning bright. He looks fantastic.
Now here's Conley. He's got 10. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Warriors leading by 22. They double team Curry. From deep 3-point range, rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. Coming off a terrific season. 1st in shooting percentage. 3rd in blocks. And one of the league's most ferocious rebounders. Always working. He was top 5 in that category.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. They double team Curry. Pass to Chris. Oubre against O'Neal. Down low. Here's Wiggins. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Utah. This is his first free throw of the game. he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Jazz have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Dishes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And Utah turns it over again. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Fourth, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Higgins outside, passes it to Chris. Golden State moving the ball around. Green passes to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Conley. 10 points for him. High arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Higgins outside. Back to Curry. Over Conley. That one off the back iron and out. Jazz have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. He dishes it to Mitchell. The second effort. Conley's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And Chris throws it down.
And Marquise Chris can get up off that floor. Wow.
The Jazz shooting 41% for the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Mitchell. That 3 off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 11, and the dunk by O'Neal.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
One shot.
The free throw off from O'Neal. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Bowman, covered by Conley. Oubre off target with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Conley. He's got 12. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Oubre can't get it to go.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And so it's Golden State with it. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Chris pass to Bowman. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. They can't stop the run with that one. Jazz trail by 20 and stolen by Chris. Green finds Oubre. Wiggins outside, fires for 3, drills the 3-pointer. Wiggins has got 8 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't
fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. 2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Chris pass to Bowman. Bogdanovich against Green. And there's the pass to Chris. Another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
So it's Utah now after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Bowman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 5th assist in this one. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Kicks it to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Up again. Davis on the follow.
Well, that's a refreshing workman's approach to the game. Davis there beats everyone on the rebound and then finishes strong.
Pass to Chris. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Conley surveying the D. Here's Davis, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Looking now at some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
The first free throw is good.
And the 13th pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Davis has already been with a number of teams in his young career.
Here's what Utah is going with right now. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for Davis. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Bowman passes to Chris. Golden State moving it around. Outside, Green, 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Wiggins. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Yep, that one goes. Conley's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
Bowman, he's covered by Clarkson. And there's the feed to Wiggins. 7-foot shot. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Utah's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now, here's Clarkson. 15 points in the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Bowman, covered by Conley. Wiggins, right side. good off the glass. Wiggins has got 18 points in the game.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Joe Ingles. Davis is out there with Bradley. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Mudiay in at the point guard. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Bradley dishes to Mudiay. Bucket is good.
And Mudiay collects himself, sees where he is on the floor, and simply rises up.
Warriors shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Clarkson, and here is Davis. Now here's Bradley. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Bradley's got his first basket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Passes to Looney. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage from there.
And the first one at the line is good. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all three levels.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
Ingles with the rebound.
That's great defense, and he's a player who can struggle in the face of some really tough interior D.
Here's Clarkson. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
And it's denied. They retain possession. That one goes in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mudiay. Not a lot of room. The dish to Davis. The basket good off the assist from Mudiay. Mudiay Moutier's got 3 assists tonight.
Not having a big, overpowering frame. Sometimes Davis gets pushed around a little bit on the inside. Not that time.
Now the pass to Pascal. From 12 feet out. Here's Lee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. But obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard, thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
And both free throws good for Lee. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. Floats it up for Davis. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now, Moutier. That's good from Davis on the assist from Moutier. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's exactly what you want Moutier doing, seeing the open man and firing that pass over to him for the clean look.
Brent, a lot of teams will be paying that luxury tax, and that is a tough thing for a lot of owners to swallow. Is this the best method to deter teams from going over the cap, overspending, and outspending smaller markets?
You're hitting the nail on the head, Kevin, because there are some teams, as much as you said it's tough for some teams to swallow, there are other teams that never see that pill.
Right.
And they're willing to go as far as they need to go in order to put a championship team on the floor. It seems to be working, but the question you had for me, was it a deterrent right now? I don't know if it's as significant as it needs to be. We know the repeater tax certainly hurts some teams, but there are still teams that are willing to spend, Kevin. That's really tough on small market teams who want to avoid that at all costs.
Count it from 12.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
That shot off, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Tucker kicks to Moutier. Warriors with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on Misty.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And here's Tucker. Moutier pass to Niang. Here's Moutier. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. Now, I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive, and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
Jazz have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Mudiay with the ball. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That shot misses. And Golden State will come the other way. Lee outside. Pass to Bowman. Smailagić falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Jazz shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Davis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not have that backboard.
When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league. That the body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes. Find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. Chalk up 2 there. Bradley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Bowman, defended by Mudiay. Pass to Looney. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Excellent play. It's just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And the Jazz making a change here. Williams-Goss is checked in. And that one falls for Looney.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Now, here's Tucker. Left side, Bradley. Here's Mudiay, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Poole, the pass to Looney. Not many players now signing shorter contracts in free agency. You've talked about this a lot. Does it make it harder or easier for the super team?
Well, I think it makes it easier because all of a sudden a star player from another team becomes available that you could latch him on to somewhere else.
Any examples you could throw out there? That
I don't want to get into the specifics.
Okay, I understand.
I think we've seen it over the past 3 or 4 years with some of our star guys. And
yes.
I don't fault them because they're getting smarter. Players are a lot smarter about what it is that they can do with having the very few times, Kevin, that you have a say in your career as to where it is that you're going to play, and more importantly, the potential for what it is that financially you can make.
And playing for a championship.
For a championship, or potentially the opportunity to play with somebody who you've always thought you could either elevate their play or they could elevate yours. This is not going away anytime soon.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Smailagić, guarded by Tucker, pass to Poole. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. for the Warriors.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Misses the wing chair.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
The basket pool. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smailagic, and he banks in the layup.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here.
Situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense, as they're bringing the ball up, put pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.